Hello, and welcome to the LifeWorks podcast. I am your host, Mark Botros. In this episode, I want to explore a question. Would you invest in you? It takes complex calculation on Wall Street to determine how much a piece of a company is worth. I would venture to say that we could probably apply some of the same logic to determine how valuable we are to the organizations we own, run, or belong to. This is more of an internal gut check, to be sure, but it gives us something of a barometer to see how well we are contributing to our respective organizations and being compensated for it or not. Here are some things that roughly figure into a stock price. Analysts and academics will tell you that stock prices are a measure of the long-term value of a company. I don't quite agree with that. There is a much more emotional and subjective element to stock trading than the analysts and academics would like to admit. So I'm about to present you with a list of some of the objective and subjective stock pricing components I've observed over the years, and perhaps introspectively, turning some of those questions on ourselves may reveal some opportunities for growth that we may want to consider. First, value and viability. Do you have something people, businesses, or governments are buying now? Second, uniqueness. Why should I invest in your stock instead of someone else's? What makes you different from the others? Third, innovation. Can you adjust with the globalized environment to offer new services or things that people, businesses, and governments will buy in the future? Fourth, performance. How are you in hitting your numbers, quote unquote, achieving your goals, achieving profitability, dividends, and return on investment for the owners? Fifth, perception. What is the public reputation of your company in the worldwide marketplace? Do people like doing business with you? Sixth, keeping your promises. Are you able to do what you say you will do? If you change your word, or your guidance as they call it, do you meet that new expectation? Or conversely, if you change your guidance too frequently, does that make people wary about trusting your word and your actions? Seventh, consistency. Do you have a track record for consistent and solid performance over the course of multiple quarters and multiple years? Eighth, growth plan. Do you have a good plan for growth over the short term and over the long term? And ninth, price. Are you too expensive, that is, overpriced, priced appropriately, or undervalued and under the radar? As we look at ourselves, I want to leave you with a question. Would you invest in you? It might be fun to think about this in terms of your salary. In your view, given the above pricing components, would you consider yourself too expensive, undervalued, or valued just right? What do you think? If you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe or sign up for my free updates at my website at markabotros.com, and you'll never miss a post or an episode. And if you think that someone will benefit from this, please share with them. Please comment on it in social media and or connect with me personally. I would love to hear from you.